Hello and welcome back to Visage. Gonna pick up where we left off last time. I should be in the progress room. That's where I saved it. I think I'll just pick up off the last save. Yep, right where I left off. Yeah, so last time we went through and got Lucy's chapter done, got her jawbone, got to learn the fate of the little girl. So this time, we're going to dive into chapter 2. But first thing, let's go down to the basement. I'm going to show you something. Oh, the lights are off. I don't remember leaving these lights off. Get all the lights turned back on. Basement's over here. Bastard ghost messing with my lights. So first thing we're going to do though real quick. So this is where you play the VHS tapes. I have 2 of them. Going to put them away in a little holder there so we don't have to worry about them. And then basement's over here. So this is real suspicious right here. You know, some footsteps around. Look like there's some painting has been done. You know, some footsteps from it. A real bad paint job, right? So we're gonna interact. We're gonna break open this wall. So what could possibly be back here? You know, hidden wall, you know, hallway and everything. Looks like it was actually like part of the house, right? We're gonna go down here into the sub basement or basement or the real basement, to be honest. Gonna open the door. Can't light the lighter. This is gonna look familiar to anybody who watched the last video or just played the beginning of the game. This is where the murder happened, right at the beginning. So I can pick up the gun. The incredibly detailed gun. So we can aim it at our own head, or we can just set it down. So I'm going to aim it at the head, because I'm going to show something off here. So we put that right up here. We're gonna fire. So we're gonna, in essence, kill ourselves. And then we're instantly back. This is the room where this is the very, very first room we started at the end of the opening movie when Dwayne kills himself the first time. So you can go back down into the cellar, and you can shoot yourself. There's 6 rounds in the gun. You can shoot yourself 6 times. They will show you every time you die. It shows you the location of one of the VHS tapes. So, real quick before our second chapter, let's run upstairs to the parents' room and get that tape. I don't know why all the lights are off. Turn everything on. It's in one of the drawers, I think. No. Where is it? Oh, the frames is in here. Got the strange frame. Dang, is the tape out, or did I get it already? Is it the one I got already? Maybe just not yet. It's odd. I could have sworn there was one in here. Alright, whatever. We'll come back. But that's what the shooting yourself does every time. Oh, that should be all the pictures. Yeah, that's all the pictures. So let's, or all the comic book pages. Let's go. There should be one more phone call. Let's go do that, and then we will go start the second chapter. There we go. Let's put one away. And that's all we'll hear from Rose. So the comic that we just got the last page from, and we'll go look at it later. We'll go read the whole comic later, probably in the next. Oh, there's a tape. Seeing difference. Found one tape. We'll probably go look at all the comics next episode. But you find out a little bit of what about Rose and Frank and all that jazz. So let's go start the second chapter. That's right here. That's the key. Yes. There's a little mirror attached to it. And this is Dolores' chapter. So we can use the mirror key right over here. So you need a switch. Got plenty of lighters. Alright, so Dolores' chapter is focusing on the mirrors. We just saw the mirror in the mirror key room. That's the first main thing that we have to deal with, or what we're going to have to deal with are all the mirrors. So there's one. Oops. Oh, not yet. Nope, oh, God damn it. I didn't mean to take a pill. Oh yeah, gotta go in here next. Something's popping off upstairs. So this is showing where we have to go. And that's going to be up in that attic. So this is actually my favorite chapter in the game, and I kind of wish, I know I think I mentioned in the last video about it being, how I think the game's like a little bit too long. I don't know exactly what I cut out though. Some of the hunting and pecking you have to do for sure. No, that's not it. Uh-oh. Like this right now, I know what I need to do, I just don't remember. I don't remember how to fucking do it. Drop a couple lighters, I don't need all those lighters. The green tape. I don't wanted to... There we go. Oh, I may as well get it here. There's a frame up here. Grab the frame from there. Light bulb. There's a tape down here. It's upstairs. There's a trigger, and I don't remember what the trigger is. So there's 7 tapes. You find 3 at the end of each chapter. I'll go upstairs. You find 3 at the end of each chapter. And then the rest are kind of just all over the house. So there we go, that's the hook that we need. So now we can go get into the attic. So something I haven't talked about is the way like your items work. So you see I have a light bulb on the left, I have a lighter on the right. You can switch those, you can have both in one hand, you can do like that. You know, you can switch stuff too. That'll switch from right to left. When you drop items or put items in the inventory, so if I want to put the light bulb away, I have to left click on the empty spot. If I want to put the lighter away, I have to put I have to right click to put the lighter away. When I hold drop, I can pick which one I want to drop. It's actually a little convoluted. It could have been handled better, I think, the inventory. I got used to it. I couldn't imagine playing it on mouse and keyboard. I couldn't imagine doing this shit with a controller. This is an achievement. if you pick this up, achievement or trophy, depending on what you're playing on. It's a little smiley face achievement. I don't know what it does besides give you said achievement. So now we found a sitting room, a little lockbox. All right. So this is where the chapter begins, like, for real. Can't get into the music box yet. And we find key items that can be used in indefinite number of times, can be stored in the world. Keenly observe your surroundings to find those storage spaces. So we're finding, it says Dolores on its schizophrenia disorder on the audio tape here. And this is where we can store the tape here if we want, just like that. Just like we just did with the VHS tapes, but we're going to listen to this real quick.
Dolores' symptoms are aggravating. Doctors tell me it's become very hard to pinpoint the exact disorder. They tell me she's got symptoms of schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, psychosis, dementia, and more. I don't know what to do anymore. It feels like the treatments are only making things worse. Today she told me she often hears her own voice whispering a sequence of 5 numbers through the baby monitor. She said it's the key to her inner house. What does that even mean? What am I supposed to do?
That's a very important clue for progressing. Let's take the tape back out. That's a very important clue for progressing later in the chapter. And then we got to do this. Mirror crack, slippers disappear. That's missing pieces. It's a baby monitor, now we can get out. So let's see. So I got a little scared there, but we're okay. A little blood though, that's for sure. Then we're going to do what any reasonable person would do and follow the giant umbilical cord down into the depths, if you will. In here. Scary dude. The comes into play a little bit later. So this is probably the biggest hint for this chapter when it comes to the mirrors. Start to see things within them, you know, images, you know, ghost, if you will. I think this is all you do is just walk around these. So it's what I did the first time I played. Just walked around. Then you start to see shit in them. Hanging. So I probably should show that off a little bit more. Yeah. Dolores hanging. There's nothing behind you. Dolores again. She's the ghost for this chapter. Well, the ghost is always the namesake. She's not as bad to deal with as far as Lucy or the extra ghost in Lucy's chapters. Dolores is nowhere near as bad. Yeah, so walking around, eventually something happens. I don't know what triggers it, but I don't know what triggers it. Go the other way. That's what I did last time. I walked to the right a bunch, and then I came back to the left. But yeah, this right here, like, this type of shit is... I definitely don't like this. Like, this goes on for far too long. And it ends in a jump. You know, I'll spoil it. It ends in a jump scare. But it's just too long. Like, for what? You know, I mean, to drag out the scare. So we won't end up getting into the middle. She jumps through the mirror and runs in front of us, in front of you, in front of Dwayne, and then you can get into the circle. And this is what populates the mirrors in the house so that you can actually start the chapter proper. But yeah, I don't know if it's... But yeah, this game does a bunch of stuff like this where it just takes way too long to proceed, and it's padding or wasting. I see it as wasting time. Like, this should be... I don't know what it is. If it goes too long, you think, you know, like, this is just, it's silent, it's dark, there's nothing going on. When it does finally happen, when the jump does finally happen, I know it got me good. It got me real good when I played the first time. But... See, so this mirror doesn't have a reflection at the top. You see how these have little glows at the top? So this one doesn't have a reflection at the top. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, does she just eventually... That must be the one she jumps out of, but how? Like, I don't know how to trigger her. Unless I gotta be out in the dark? Maybe that's it. Let me try. Let me get closer to it. So there she is. Let's get out in the dark a bit. No. Come on. I don't even know how far out in the dark I can go. But she was gone that time. Alright, I didn't even see her jump out, just saw the noise and all that, right?
Bring me my child.
Alright, so we need to bring Dolores her kid. So she's in a confessional. This is an alternate version of the progress room. House a little skewed here, looking a little different. So this is what changed. So now navigating the house completely changes. Some of the paths are locked off. So we're gonna go to the garage. There's one of the mirrors. We need to be able to break these mirrors, right? And then that allows us to go into little other sections, alternate areas. But we need something to break the mirror, and let's get in this car. We should be getting in this car and driving the fuck away is what we should be doing. I keep using the fucking pills. Let's do this. Now we're gonna grab this sledgehammer that you can't use on the ghosts. Oh, so here's an example. Some of the doors in the house become locked up like this, and you have to find an alternate route. So I'm going to show you breaking the... So you have to have... Dropping this. Oops. I'm going to drop the light bulb. So you pick up the sledgehammer, then you hear the shattering glass, and that's like the hint, you know, to, hey, this is supposed to shatter glass, right? You're supposed to break mirrors. You can't get through the house by going up and down the stairs anymore. The doors that go to the basement and up that connect the basement to upstairs don't work anymore. So there's two areas. That mirror brings you down to the basement. That mirror brings you down to the basement, and then there's a bathroom that will bring you up to the top floor. So let's break this mirror. I think we can do this one right now. So the mirrors are kind of like a little Metroidvania type thing. You have to... You can only do so many of them at a time, or you can only do them in a certain order, right? So this one we can't do this one yet. Yeah, we can't do this one yet. We need... So we're gonna go through and break all the mirrors and then... So this is actually the second one. We need the crank from the first one. This is... I think this is the one with the window. Yeah, we can't do this one yet either. This one's towards the end of the sequence. So we go out of here. Never noticed that before. She's not standing right there. Can't do that one yet either. We can go talk to her though. Because there's a tape right there.
What took you so long, George? You know when tea time is, and yet you always find a way to be late. Were you in your study room again, scribbling nonsense and talking to your recorder? I'm beginning to think you love your work more than me. I know you'd tire of me. Oh, yes. I know you'd have me gone in a heartbeat if you could. It's just I'm sorry. I'm just tired. Would you be a doll and fetch me some of my special tea? You know where it is. I'll wait here, George.
I thought that was real cool. Like, makes you think you've gone into this like alternate reality type thing, and you know, she mistakes you for George. So George is her husband. We can't do that yet either. George is her husband. We saw him earlier. He's the one who led us to the progress room. The man we saw walking around. So let's get in here. This is how we get back upstairs. We drop down here. It took me, first time playing through this, it took me forever to get used to this. Because it kind of doesn't make sense. You drop down to go up, and then just go through that one hallway to go back down. Alright, so we need, let's see what's in this one. Can't do that one till later. This is all locked up, that's all locked up. So we can go back up to, we can go get the tea. this one we could do. I don't know if the solution's randomized each game or not. So we'll come back. First thing we need to do is go back upstairs. Get the tea. Then you can either drop back down into the room, or I think you can just crawl back down the stairs. We're gonna do that. Close that up. Bust this mirror. Yeah. So you gotta bust the floor because she's coming for you. So the one thing I don't get about this part is you find her and she says, you know, find my... She asks you to find her child, right? But then... like, she hunts you through the whole thing. It's like she'll grab you, choke you, and kill you just like Lucy does. And, like, what's the point? Like, why are you gonna... You know, why are you gonna ask me to help you and then not, right? So, whirling in an everlasting dream, a two-sided moon with clouded vision lies down innocently by its guilty shadow. So these bodies are hanging. Let's pull out a lighter. So these bodies are hanging, and they have things. So this is a moon, and then like here is a butterfly. So we need to do... This is an eye. So when we go upstairs, let's go upstairs. So we need to put the sun on. So that should be the moon, that's the eye, and then there's one, I think it's in the corner. And this should be the shadow. And we can check. Yeah, we got it. Because the chair in the middle disappears. So yeah, we got it. So this is the first one. This is the one you're technically supposed to do first. But I could take that tea back to her in other room now, no problem. So we have to drop down, make our way through here. Oops. Come on. There we go. So there we go. We made it out of the first one. I don't remember what this one is, so let's go take a look. Oh, I remember now. This is the last one. You can't get into this one until you've done all the other ones. So we got one. We got one done. I'm gonna blow the candle back. So I can't go do this one now. It's weird, it won't let me pull the lighter out. I was gonna light that candle. Let's see if it'll let me pick one up. Yeah, let me pick it up. Yeah, you gotta crawl down here. Gonna need this cross. This is one of the achievements that I don't have. Set it down for now. I like how it does this. It pulls you in real close. Pulls you in real close. You can't really see what's going on around you. I really don't remember if that actually ever pays off to anything scary. Alright, so I got the bloody knife from there. That lets us solve the next puzzle that we haven't been to yet. So let's take this cross. Use it to get across. Duh. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm glad I waited till I recorded to get that one. That's great. That is awesome. Fucking got the Doom music and all that shit too. That's great. Or Doom-like music for the beginning of Doom 2016. That's really cool. Okay. So now let's get back to it. Do I gotta crawl? I think I gotta, yeah, I gotta crawl through to get back out of here. I think, right? no, I have to jump down that hole. There we go. Not yet for there. Almost for there. Okay, that one's done. I just came through there. This one's the park, I think. It's the park. I can't do the park yet. I can almost do the park, but not yet. The crowbar there. It's over here. Oh, it's, yeah, this is over here. So here we go. Oh, I need to put lighter away. Oh, I need to drop the sledgehammer too. Drop this right here. It might go back to the storage room, but I can just run and get it. There we go. So let's make her tea.
I knew it. I'll show you, you damned scoundrel, what bread you're worth.
She's fucked us up. Yeah, it just dawned on me. I was thinking about this when I did this before. Like, wouldn't an oven door just push open from the inside? Like, it's not like a fridge, right? Where it's like a seal or anything like that. But then it just dawned on me that she probably put it in the clean, like to clean the oven, and they lock when you clean them. They definitely lock when you clean them. So we get one of the toys, and we get a crowbar. And we can see that we were tricked by the ghost. It was actually a rat poison. So we don't need a sledgehammer for now. So that'll go back to the storage room. We can go get that later. We need to use the crowbar to go up here. Gonna sequence break a little bit here. So now we have the compass. So yeah, so it's usually, I guess it's kind of an order, like the crank's supposed to be the first one, then the crank gets you the knife, and the knife takes you the next room, gets you something else, but then there's a point where you can deviate, and you need to do the T to get, is this it? No, this isn't it. I think there's a tape in, no. Something going on over there. See, so there's the sledgehammer. We're gonna get the strange frame that's over here. When you hear the whispering, that's where you know the strange, that's where the strange frames are. So next we're going to go to the park. So you have to follow the compass. That's why you need the compass. I don't know if you know where to go, if you still need to grab it. But, trying to do everything. Nothing down there. We need to go this way. He's so slow here. Just run. This is also a really nice looking area. Like I like the trees and the fog and all that. Works really well. We're finding flowers. Pick up the flower. Check something real quick. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure I hadn't missed the tape. I have not. Alright, got the spaceship toy, got the star toy. How do we get the hell out of here? It's part of the collectible. You're getting the toys because they have the toys let you unlock the last thing before, like, to finish the chapter. So that's why you have to go to every mirror. It doesn't seem like, you know, like that. This mirror doesn't give us like a key or anything. It's supposed to be an Easter egg down here. I didn't get it last time. Let's go check it out. Press F to pay respects. F isn't even the use key, it's E. That's a callback to that Call of Duty game with the pay F for respects. You know, that's another thing with this game. I tried to rebind my keys because I usually use F for my use, open, that type of thing. I always use F on the keyboard. I don't use E. And I tried to rebind my keys when I first started playing, and the game like crashed. It froze up just for rebinding keys, which is kind of shit. Key rebinding is like one of the basic things that a game should get right. You know, all games should have them, and they should work. It's like going down to the catacombs, go find Pinwheel, go kill Nito. Don't need that anymore. I don't think we need the crowbar again either. Maybe. I want to light this. There we go. I do know we need the sledgehammer, so we're gonna drop the crowbar, open this up, grab the sledgehammer. Alright, we're gonna go back upstairs. You want to be like, yo, if you want me to find your kid,
Bring me my child.
I'm trying to. Quit trying to kill me, and I'll bring her back a lot faster. So I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Gonna go around. This is really cool. This is probably my favorite thing. Oh shit. Is she gone? Because I really want to go that way. You can see it all coming in the other. Oh yeah. Is she outside? She like, what up? We gotta go over here.
Well, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, he's nuts. Always on drugs and alcohol. He's probably out of it anyway.
Everyone who lives here is fucked up anyway. Fuck him. Let's move on. Did you see what the batshit crazy old bitch did yesterday? I know. I've seen her. Oh, shut up, you cancer-breathing microwave. No one wants to hear it from you or your toasted brain. Hey, what's with the toasted remark? Anyway, I hear she's been walking around the house completely naked, like a fucking whore. What the hell's wrong with this old man?
Will you shut up? I'm trying to get some sleep.
Oh, boo-hoo. Big guy needs to sleep. Walking around making semi-joke for months now.
Oh yeah? What's that, you twat? You're stuck with me. Don't you remember? I think if you had some news, I'd have heard it along with you.
Yeah, right. You're sleeping 16 hours a day. Sources whisper me some great stuff.
Your source is my ass. You're talking about that proof. You can't trust a proof, I tell you.
Oh, quit your whining, big guy. Let us hear about the news.
I heard. Saddle up. It's big news. I heard that the old woman murdered her husband in cold blood. I heard that she plunged 7 knives in his chest and that he's sitting dead in his study room. How crazy is that?
It's exactly right.
I'm gonna save. Yeah, there it is. Strange frame there. I need to go back downstairs. It's over here. So what happened during that? The lights all turned out, and that happens. So you find an electrical key that lets you open the electrical room. There's a note saying if you need to get in there, ask Dad, and he'll let you in. He has a key. You find it in the study. It's in the bottom drawer on the left. And then you can open up this electrical room, and all the breakers are in there. And you can turn the power on or off if you wanted to. But every now and then the power just goes out, and you have to go back in there and turn it back on. But the first time I played, I didn't get the electrical key till real late. I forgot to grab it. And then I didn't have any problem with the power going out. I didn't have any problem with the power going out at all until after I got the key. So it might be something like excuse me. It might be something that, like, where is it? It's over here. It might be something like you can't, the power won't go out if you don't have a key, maybe, or it just doesn't happen. That I'm not sure. Now we're gonna go back up top. But that's something about the nature of this game. It does. A lot of it's so convoluted, and you're not sure what triggers what. But not sure what's the trigger for every little thing. I figured most of it out on my own. I had to use guides for a couple things. So we need that one we're not ready for yet. Got that one, got that one. study. There's one in the study. That's where we need to go. So we're going to go upstairs. Yeah. So we find the infusion bag. And then he's missing a knife. Well, we have a knife. So let's remedy this. Note, little I love you note. I think it would be neat to live in like one of these old timey houses that has like little bit hidden secret passages and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. It's locked. So we get the cloud toy, and we're gonna get the another tape. One more tape. Can't forget the other tape. So when he's awake, that's how you remedy him. As soon as he comes walking towards you, slam the door. Music will stop eventually. Three toys. Once the music stops, open the door and you're good to go. Okay, so that's the murdered husband that they oh shit. Can I save? I can save. I'm gonna save. Is she right there? No. Okay, he's smart. That's jammed. So that's something I definitely did not see all the jumps and everything. There's one in here. We don't have the clue to this, but we can get the last tape. Let's get out of here. We don't have the means to finish this one yet. Okay, that one won't let us back. So we can go listen to we're gonna go listen to all the tapes now. We listened to one already. We're gonna listen to the rest of them right now. And you can't break this mirror.
Dolores now has moments of severe psychosis. She loses contact with reality for long periods of time. She hardly remembers me anymore. She's lost her trust in me, and it's becoming harder and harder to administer her treatments. She sometimes forgets where she is, or even the fact that she has to wear clothes. She keeps on scratching her nails or banging her head on doors. She murmurs gibberish sentences and roams aimlessly around the house. The other day, she even accused me of trying to poison her. I'm on the edge. I don't think I can take much more of this. How am I supposed to work, take care of the baby, and deal with her dementia all at the same time?
Okay, let's take that tape out. Let's listen to the next one.
I fear that Dolores is getting worse by the day. Her temperaments are extremely bipolar. She gets easily upset over small things, almost always immediately followed by self-resentment and the asking for forgiveness. It's getting harder to cope with her outbursts, but my love for her is strong still, and I'll do whatever it takes to help her overcome her condition. I'm gonna be late for tea. Where did I put that damned attic hook? I now fear for the baby. She has become obsessed with him. She says she can always hear him cry over the baby monitor, even when it's off. She has trouble differentiating him from the dolls in the house. Once she threw a doll away, realizing it wasn't the baby. I am horrified at the idea that she might do the same to the baby, thinking she's holding a doll. I've got rid of all the dolls in the house, and now she keeps on calling him, never remembering where he is. I have to keep a constant eye on both of them. The only time I can get some work done is when she's sedated. It feels like a nightmare.
Alright, put all the tapes away. Have to go. So then the toys go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, oops, 2. This little ball becomes a toy. Oh no, we got almost all of them. 3. The ball becomes a toy. Let's go do that right now. Oh no, the ball doesn't become a toy. The ball becomes a clue. The ball doesn't become a toy. The ball becomes a clue. And it's a clue for... Shit, where the fuck is that one at? This one right here. This one right here. So... we're going to examine, oops, we're going to examine, read. So the plates are on the bottom, the clock's on the top, and the windows are in the middle. So we got to do, stop examining, we got to do this one here, this one here, we got to open, open, this is the opposite. This is going to be this one. Pretty sure that's right. Let's look at this again. Yeah, and then the other one is 3:30. Here's some crying. And so there's another part, I think you just walk around. Oh, there we go. It's open now. I don't like the need to perform both hands for stuff. Like, just let me do it. Like, why do I have to drop my stuff and then dig through this for a fucking baby monitor? Shut up. Oh my god. So now we need... Gonna write this down. 50. And this was the one I thought was a little bit different, but it is not. Melty face, missing face. Just don't need that anymore. Yep, sanity's going away super fucking fast. Let's pill up. Take some pills just in case. So the numbers, the hallway I went into where I grabbed the last tape, that's what the numbers are for. Don't need the baby monitor anymore. We're not gonna need the sledgehammer soon. So to get through this, you have to follow the time. So we need to go 5, 0, which is 12 o'clock in military time. 3 o'clock is the next one, so we're gonna go down here. 7 o'clock, which is there. And then 3 o'clock, we're gonna go straight. This is gonna take us to the next part. Oh. Alright, so this right here, just watch. Just watch this, okay?
Don't touch that.
So I had that last part, I before I played this, I watched half of like a 5-minute review. So I watched like 2.5 minutes of this game before I started playing it. And the only other stuff I'd seen screenshots, right? And I wanted to get a little idea of just what the gameplay was. And you can see this house is all gloom and this house all fucked up now. I wanted to get an idea just what the gameplay was in this game, right? Like, was there any action to it? Was it more, walking simulator? Which it's walking, but it's got some. There's some freaky shit for you. But I just wanted to get an idea what this game was, right? I wanted to get an idea what the game was, so I watched a little bit of a review just to see some gameplay, and they show that jump where the giant fucking head comes popping out. And when I watched the review, it actually got me, right? Like, really good. And, it got me really good. And I was watching on my phone. So, like, I couldn't imagine if I'd come to that part. I couldn't imagine if, like, it sucks that they put that in a review. Because it had the potential, I think, it has the potential, or it had the potential to be one of the biggest jump scares, like, ever in a game, right? Without knowing about that's just, it's right in your face. It's just so big. But it's so reserved, right? Like, she doesn't go up screaming. She's just like, don't touch that. A little creepy voice or whatever, but like, it's nothing insane. I really, really wish I had known about that before I played the game. That would have been great to not know about that. But what can you do? Yeah, you're welcome. If you hadn't been chasing me around like a fucking lunatic. Well, she didn't chase me around that much, to be honest. I didn't really have to deal with her a whole bunch. Crazy old bitch. Fuck. Just pull this back up. Oh yeah, the picture. I forgot all about this one. So we need this one. Alright, so this is the exploded face. This goes in the middle. So yeah, so looking through the hole, that goes there. This one goes on the right. And then I need this one. I think this is right. Melty face. That's it. This is one of the puzzles I had to look up. I don't know what prompts you to look through that, the holes in the bedroom. I don't know, unless you just, that's supposed to be dumb luck that you find that. But this goes here. She melts away to a sun toy, and we get the fuck out of here. I think this looks really good too. The sun coming through, like this like mausoleum cathedral looking thing. I think it looks really good. The shadows of the birds and shit. Really good. The whole game looks good. I keep saying I think this and this looks good, but I think the whole game looks really good. So now we need to go back upstairs. We're almost done. Let's close this door so we don't get interrupted. We're gonna put there we go. Now that those are done, we can use it. Opens that, we get the record. The Sound of Insanity. These are hint of the numbers. Mason. What do the numbers mean, Mason? All jacked up there. Can I save? Yeah. %, done. We're basically, after this, we're basically halfway through the game. So we need to go back to the basement. Yeah, we need to go to the phonograph down the basement, so let's go this way. You know, these type of effects in games, like the twisted hallway and, you know, when you turn around, something's missing and all that, you know, like this, or Layers of Fear, really. Like, I know they're just video games, but I'm always impressed when they do it well. Like, you can't turn fast enough and see the clipping happening, or the, you know, the door despawning or whatever. Like, that stuff really impresses me, and it's well done in this game. I mean, I don't think it's as good as Layers of Fear 1 did it, but so let's put the record on. Let's crank that handle. Let's drop that beat. So in this part, you need to follow the music It'll start to get louder if you're going the right way. If you're going the wrong way, start to hear growling if you're going the wrong way. The idea is you're basically going, I think that's where you end up, but you're going all the way up to the top. And it doesn't always necessarily mean that you're going up the entire time. There she is dancing. That's not it. This is it. Cooking something, cooking George dinner, or cooking George, you know, just in general. Yeah, this is it. I don't know what happens if you die there. I didn't die at all the first time. I definitely didn't die this time. So, I don't know. She jumps out. I don't know if monster jumps out. I don't know. I don't think I can take another jump out surprise. Like, the rest of the game, I pretty much know what happens. Might get startled here and there, but of course the lighter doesn't work. Like the last level of Contra up in here. You need a giant alien ball sack to drop down, right? So we're here. So let's look through here. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. What's up? So let's check out here. Looks a little old to have a baby, right? Like even George looked a little bit older. Maybe she's aged by insanity. But you'd think that she looks like a grandmother. Like she shouldn't have a newborn baby, I don't think. But again, it could be because she's fucking crazy, right? Yeah. Now we see the end of Dolores' story. This is the very end. So we have to make sure we get the tape, negligence, and then we get Dolores' mirror. So we find out, Dolores, the end of all the mirrors are gone. There was a mirror there, it's gone. Let's go drop off our tapes that we found. Because I think I've got just one tape. We find out she murdered her husband. Just need 2 more tapes. Oh no, one. We just need 1 more tape. Holy shit. I found all the tapes except for the one. And the last one's in the last chapter, so that's cool. Which is, this starts the last chapter. So you basically find out that Dolores she lost her mind, she went insane, and she murders George, and then kills herself and leaves their baby to die. So we're gonna go back and check the progress room out. Yes, we have 2, the jaw, the mirror. We need 1 more. That comes into play later. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. Part 2, Dolores. Gonna come back with part 3 for chapter 3, and then the end game, which is gonna be its own part. So there's gonna be 4 parts altogether. Really hope you enjoyed. Having played this part a second time, I liked it a lot more the first time. Trying to figure everything out and like where goes where, what goes where and all that stuff. See, this time I didn't die to Dolores at all. I died to her a couple times the first time through. But the I like that you don't have to deal with a fucking ghost. Like, I mean, you have Dolores as a ghost, but you don't have like a demon crazy ghost like in Lucy's chapter, because that thing's just a pain in the ass. But so far I think I had more fun with Lucy's chapter, but also I discovered a few things I didn't know my first time through. And I remember Dolores is pretty much, except the mirrors, I remember just how to get through it and everything. So, but I still like it. I enjoy it. It's probably still my favorite, just overall. But yeah, so that's the end of part 2. Appreciate you watching. I'll look forward to part 3 really soon, because I'm going to record the last half of this probably tomorrow. So yeah, the rest of this will be up real soon. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me save the game. Don't want to forget to save. Yeah, 50% halfway through. 3 hours. Ugh. Alright. And yeah, thanks again. Catch you later.